Circle, Feathers, and Snowdrop.
Just a little more behind the ear and you're all clean,
Mama Cat said. Circle was almost finished with his bath. He couldn't wait.
All right, who's next?
Mama Cat asked.
It's Stripe's turn.
Circle said.
No, it's Spot's turn.
Stripe cried.
It's not my turn. It's Swirl's turn.
Spot whined.
No way.
Meowed Swirl.
It's definitely Square's turn. Okay, Square, you're next.
Mama Cat said. Before she started Square's bath, she spied Circle slowly crawling toward the enormous barn doors.
And just where do you think you're going, little Circle? I'm going to find the butterflies and bring back a story for everyone. I'll be good, Mama.
Circle promised.
Bring back a story? Find the butterflies?
Mama Cat shook her head.
Well, okay, but Circle, you'd better come back clean. I will, Mama.
Circle reassured her. Circle peeked outside of the barn doors. The sky was cloudless and bright blue with a yellow sun shining brightly. He looked everywhere, but the butterflies were nowhere to be seen. Circle remembered he had once seen them over by the big weeping willow near the creek. Mama Cat wouldn't like Circle going there alone, but he would hurry. He wanted to have a story to tell his brothers and sisters. He was running toward the weeping willow when suddenly he was surrounded by a cloud of dust. He ran around blindly until he ran smack into Feathers.
Watch where you're going,
Feathers said, scowling.
Oh, sorry, Feathers. I didn't see you. What are you doing?
The dust cloud lifted, and Circle could see Feathers and her friends as they bustled around, pecking the ground.
Where are you going? Shouldn't you be with Mama Cat and your brothers and sisters?
Feathers asked.
I'm looking for the butterflies. Have you seen them, Feathers?
Not today, Circle. They're probably playing by the creek. You'd better go home before Mama Cat wonders where you are.
Mama's busy giving Square her bath. And after Square comes Swirl, then Spot, and then Stripe.
Well, be careful,
Feathers warned. She felt uneasy letting her young friend go alone. Circle continued toward the weeping willow. The dusty ground gave way to a grassy meadow. Still, the butterflies were nowhere to be seen, but Circle noticed smaller trees all around him. They were white and moving. Suddenly, Circle walked right into Snowdrop's nose.
Sorry, Circle. Didn't see you.
Snowdrop mooed.
You mean Circle didn't see you?
Feathers clucked.
Feathers, what are you doing here?
Circle said as he got up and shook himself. Dust and dirt flew from his fur.
Well, Mama Cat would be worried if she knew.
If she knew what?
Asked Snowdrop.
I'm looking for the butterflies.
Circle said proudly.
I want to tell Square, Swirl, Spot, and Stripe all about them.
And he just had a bath,
Feather said. She and Snowdrop looked at each other fretfully. Snowdrop knew Mama Cat wouldn't want him going to the creek alone. She joined Feathers, and together they continued toward the tree. The three farmyard animals arrived at the weeping willow, where the butterflies were chasing each other in and out of the long branches. Circle jumped for joy, joining the butterflies in their game. Feathers and Snowdrop whispered quietly while he played.
How will we get him clean?
Snowdrop asked.
Why don't you clean him like Mama Cat does?
Feathers suggested.
No, thank you. What are we going to do?
Snowdrop mooed.
I have a plan, but Circle won't like it.
Feathers said. Circle flopped down under the tree exhausted. His farmyard friends nudged him up.
Circle, Mama Cat won't be happy when you get home. You're filthy.
Feathers told him.
Oh no! I promised Mama I would come home clean.
You still can.
Snowdrop said.
You just need to take a bath in there.
Snowdrop pointed her nose at the creek.
Take a bath in there?
Circle said worryingly.
Would you rather go home dirty?
Circle looked at his friends and then at the creek.
But I can't swim.
It's not deep, Circle. I'll pull you out if you need help.
Noble Snowdrop promised. Circle jumped in the creek and rolled this way and that way, accidentally splashing his friends. The water was so cold, he jumped straight out and landed on his feet. He shivered and shook while a warm breeze blew him dry and clean. Feathers and Snowdrop escorted him back to the barn. He arrived without a sign of his adventure, spick and span, just like he promised Mama Cat, with a story for his brothers and sisters.
Discuss.
What kind of relationship do Circle, Snowdrop, and Feathers have?